Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to make this exercise. This is the beginner exercise too, so that you are going to learn a lot from this video. So let's start. So this is the model I have created and this is the drawing from which I have created this. I have made this drawing from the model itself so that there would be certain dimensions which are related to this model. So the speciality of this model is this rib, as this is going to be used through this single line, and then we are going to apply the rib. Now, why this rib is important, I will let you know in this video. So please make sure don't skip this video and watch till end. Let's begin. So I'm just going to into the modeling environment and I'm just going to hide all the modeling things which I have used. So let's do the things. I'm just going to hide the each and everything. So hide all and I'm just going to update the display. Now let's show the coordinate. Now let me show the coordinate here and let's start with drawing. But before that, let me just open the PDF so that we can see the drawing. So this is the PDF from which we are going to create the model. So this has been created by me and I'm just going to upload the picture of this PDF so that you can also practice. So this picture is going to be get uploaded in the community post so that you can easily access that photo. Now we are going to start this model from this view. Why this view? Because we can see that this is the isometric view and this is something like a base. Then we are going to model this circular thing and then we are going to connect them with this one, and then at last we are going to apply the rib, and at the last, after applying the rib, we are just going to have these holes. Now this is the approach to make this model. That means the first feature, the second feature, the third feature, fourth feature, and the fifth feature. So the modeler should be aware of what should be the first feature and what should be the last, and how this journey is going to get covered from A point to the last point. So let's begin. Now let me just lock this so that it is going to be always on top, and I'm just going to reduce the size of this PDF window. So that is enough, and I'm just going to drag it over here. So this is my first view and I need this orientation. So you can see that we have to draw this sketch on the right plane. So I'm just going to have the sketch and this is going to be on the right plane and click on OK. Now you can see here that there are two axes. That means the hole is not on the axis of this fillet. So please be very careful while making such models. First you have to read the drawing, read all the views carefully before you start with the drawing. So I'm just starting it, otherwise the tutorial is going to be so lengthy. So I'm just going to make a circle over here, and I'm just going to have a rectangle over here, and then I'm just going to have some lines like this. So this is going to be tangent at this point and this is going to be tangent up to this point, and then just have a trim, and I'm just going to give this dimension as 76, and I'm just going to scale each and every entity of this. So now you can see this is 76 and then we have 36. So this is going to be 36. And then what we have, this is 64. That means this radius 16 is sharing this axis and this is going to be at 64. So from here, from this point to the horizontal, this is going to be 64, and I'm just going to trim this portion and have the radius. So the radius is going to be 16. So just press D for the rapid dimension dialog box, and then I'm just going to have the radial, and the radial is going to be 16. Now you can see the sketch is fully defined. We have covered the dimension 76, 36, 64 and radius 16. These are the whole dimensions 16, 18, and 3 into dia 12. We are going to give them at last. That's why in the very start I have just stated that we are going to make the feature of holes at the last. And then I'm just going to extrude it. Now we have to find the side view to get the extrude details. So here you can see this is the view. We can say it as this is the top view so that we can actually see the width of this feature. So this is going to be 6. Now we have to just see the direction carefully, that this is coming in the forward direction, which is quite okay. Now we have to understand what next. So I'm just going to make this feature now, and this is going to be on the front plane. Why on the front plane? Because you can see if we are going to draw in this direction, only then we are able to get this feature. So I'm just going to have this front plane, and I'm just going to use the revolve command. Now the first thing is how we can see that how far this feature is. So in this view it is clearly visible that it is at 100, the center axis of this. So I'm just going to make a line here so that you can easily understand. Otherwise, there would be a slight confusion. So this is going to be 100 and this is going to be convert to reference. And I'm just going to make a center line here like this. And this is going to be of 82 because the total distance is going to be as 82, the height which has been given to this feature. Now I'm just going to have the profile here and I'm just going to make some lines like this. Now this is going to be vertical. So I'm just going to give it as horizontal, sorry. So this is going to be equal, and I'm just going to give them the equal relation. And this is going to be, this one is going to be 6. And this is going to be 17, 34 by 2. Now you can see the sketch is still movable. So for this, we have to give this dimension, this overall dimension. Now come to this view and here you can see the die is 48. So 48 by 2 is going to be 24. Although I will write the formula like 48 by 2 and it will automatically calculate this. Now the sketch is fully defined. So just finish it and I'm just going to have the revolve command here, and this is the boundary curves, and I'm just going to give the vector this one. Now click on OK. Then we have the this feature, this center one, this center wall, and for that I'm just going to have this plane, this one. And let's do something. So this is correct? No, because I need the proper orientation. So in this video you can also see that I'm just going to explain this orientation as well. So for this I'm just going to have the reference here of horizontal. So this is going to be the horizontal reference, and I'm just going to reverse the direction. Now you can see if I just click on OK, it will come in this orientation, which is quite okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to make a center line here. So for that, I'm just going to have the entire assembly, and then this is going to be from the center, arc center, and this is up to here. Now convert to reference, and 100 is the perfect dimension which we have mentioned earlier, like here. So this is going to be of width 6. So I'm just going to have a rectangle, and you can start from here up to here, and the width is going to be 6, and this is going to be symmetric about this line. Although I'm just going to have the dimension as 3 because this is something related to the beginner level. That's why I'm mentioning this dimension, and why I have given this much of coverage to this rectangle, because we are going to unite them all. That's why. So it will get absorbed in these features. Then have extrude here, and the extrude distance is going to be up to this face. So I'm just going to reverse this, and this is going to be until extended, and I'm just going to select this face and click on OK. Now I'm just going to unite them all. So just unite them, and then I have to just hide these sketches. So up to here we have finished this. Now the next thing is, so we have to offer the ribs here. So for offering the ribs, this one, what we have to do is, now for offering the ribs, you can see the distance here 35 plus 3. Now why 3? Because 6 by 2 is going to be 3. And in the earlier case, like while giving the width to this face, you can see the width is over here, not over there. So please don't make such mistakes as I have just did, just to demonstrate, like while reading the drawing, what mistakes could be done. So this 6 is for the rib, not for this wall. This wall has the top view. So in the top view, you can see this is going to be 6. Now I'm just going to give the rib here. So 35 plus 3 is going to be 38. Why 38? I'm just saying as because while giving this is going to be symmetric. So in the rib, we have the feature that we are going to give the symmetric thickness of 6. Now let me just show it to you. So I'm just going to have the datum plane, and this datum plane is going to be from here. So the distance is going to be 38, which is 35 plus 3, and then just click on OK. Now just go to sketch, and I'm just going to have the sketch over this plane and click on OK. Now I'm just going to have the projection of this. Why so? Because here you can see this is going inside to this one. This is not tangent to the outer circle. So I'm just going to have the projection of that. So just go to project curve, and I'm just going to select this. Now I'm just going to press F8 and have a line here, and this is entire assembly. So I'm just going to select this one and then this one. Now this distance from this to this is going to be 25. So from here to here is going to be 25. Now just give it the value as 25. Now you can see the sketch is fully defined. Just finish this, and I'm just going to have the reference of this circle. So I'm just going to convert this to reference. Otherwise, it will take the whole sketch in the rib. However, you can have the selection filter, but again, this is going to be for the beginner level. So that's why I'm just giving it a detailing thing. Now I'm just going to have the mode here and just go to rib. So here you can see in the detail feature we have a command of rib. Now you can see this is already united with each and everything. That's why we have in the select body as automatically selected entire body. Now just go to the select curve, and I'm just going to select this curve, and the thickness is going to be 6 with the option of parallel to section plane. So this is the section plane, and it is going to be the parallel to this section plane. Okay, so this is the plane. Now here you can see the rib reverse side. If I just reverse this, so it is going to be come outside, but we need it inside over there because we need the projection over there. And then just click on OK. So it will be combined. It is a single body now. So if I just go to the solid body and select this, it will be a single body now. Now we have to just mirror this. So just go to the mirror feature. So after landing on the mirror feature dialog options, we have to select the feature. So I'm just going to select this feature, and here comes the warning that without its parent sketch, we are unable to mirror this. So we have to select this one also, pressing the control, and then I'm just going to have the mirror feature, which is the XZ plane. Now click on OK, and it will reflect you the mirrored feature. So this is how you can make this. And I'm just going to hide all the planes along with sketches. So hide all planes, and I'm hiding all the datum planes as well. So sketch and planes are now hidden. I'm just going to have the whole command now, and this is the whole of dia 15. So I'm just going to give it as dia 15, and I'm just going to select the point, which is the center one, and the option for the limit is going to be through body, and click on apply. So why apply? Because I'm just going to apply one more whole command over here. So this time I'm just going to have the sketch command over here, and I'm just going to select this one, this plane, which is the right one. So just have the click on right plane and click on OK. Now here comes the point. So I'm just going to the point here, and well, impose a point over there and a point here. So now we have to give the dimension to them. So this is going to be here. You can see this is 16. So I'm just going to give it as 16, and to this one, from this face, this is going to be 18, and here comes the dimension 16 and 18. Now here comes the second dimension, which is for this hole. So from here it comes, this comes from here, this is 20. So from this face, like from this to this is going to be 20. So press D to get the rapid dimensions, and here it is going to be vertical. Now select this one, and then we have to select that one also. So in die assembly, this one, this is going to be 20. Now give it as 20, which comes under this axis, as you can see. So here it is clearly visible that this is the center point for this one, and this is the center point for hole. So we are making it correctly. Now just finish this, and I'm just going to have something which I have just forgot. So what is that? We have to just mirror this point. So just have the mirror, and I'm just going to select this curve or point, you can say, and this is the center line for that mirror. Just finish this. Now what is the dia for this? The dia for this is 12, so I'm just going to give it as 12, and the limit which is going to be here is going to be how much? The limit we can say as 6, because this is the 6 thickness which is of this feature, and click on OK. So this is how you can make this, and I'm just going to give it a color which is going to be like this one, and click on OK. Now I'm just going to hide all the datum curves and planes as well. So this is how it looks. Now, what we are left with, we are left with only the edge plant, which is of radius 3. So quickly just go to the edge plant, and I'm just going to apply the radius 3 over the two edges, because here you can see it is mentioned as 2 into R3. 2 into means twice. So this comes at two locations. Now click on OK. So this is how you can make this model. So this is how we can make this 2D drawing into the 3D model. So if you have any question or any confusion at any step, you can just let us know in the comment box, as the comment box is always open to each and every learner on this channel. So that is all from my side. I hope you have enjoyed the learnings of this tutorial. Stay tuned to us. We will catch you later in the next one.